Det er bra gymnastikk.
Ah, good stuff. Good. And then I can relax my hand. Nothing happens. And when I touch him with my leg, he goes forward. Good. And back again. Yeah. And there you see he didn't react at the first hold I give him. And then it took another one to let him react. And that's okay, but he needs to go, I need to go on until I feel, okay, he reacts good on my hand and I can relax again without him running away. And now I felt I relax my hand and he takes over the tempo. And that's something I don't want. So every time when he does that, I bring him back again until I think, okay, now he's waiting, and then you can go forward. And you can go a little bit more forward, and a little bit more. Good. And then back again. Ooh. And then also use my voice a little bit, that I don't have to use my hand too hard. And then just the soft voice that he thinks, oh, okay, I have to come back. And what I can do then, also in the canter already by warming up, I start bending him a little bit more. And I really feel, okay, I bend him inside, and then I wait until he relaxes the hand or the neck, and I can relax my hand. And also with my bending, I can keep the bending, and then also keep control over the tempo. Good, and still have him bend. And that's also something for the horses when they relax here and they find their balance. Also when you have bend him to one side, then a half pass is also much easier. Because now, you see, he stays still straight. Good, and I collect him. And that's something I keep on doing every time. And then I can make him more straight again, or even bend him a little bit outside. That I feel, okay, he's still keeping the same canter with the bending outside, and I wait until he gives in again. I can relax my hand, good, and make him straight, and touch him with my leg, and he goes forward again, good, and bring him back. Good. That was a little bit too much, but okay, that's also not a problem. It's better that he reacts too much as that he doesn't react. Okay, what I can do on this side, I also have to do on the other side. Now I can feel already he's running away a little bit more. Then I collect him. Good, and then forward again. And back again. Ooh. And the change. Good so. And I collect him again. Okay, then I start bending him a little bit more to the right. And I also feel on this side he's giving in. But that's always important, that you have a horse equal on both sides. So if you are on the left side or on the right side, it must not be that he's a difference in his bending or whatever. He needs to feel the same. Good. And forward again. Okay, and then I collect him a little bit more, because now he starts being a little bit stronger. I collect him a little bit more, bend him, and relax. Good. And forward again. Okay. And I collect him a little bit more. Good, good, and forward. Now I almost felt that he came back too much. That's why I ride out again, and then I tried one time more. But I need to feel that he sits that much, but goes still a little bit more forward in it. Good. Because when he thinks back too much, then it's not good. Because then when you want to do like a pirouette or whatever, then they start turning too much by themselves. Good. And forward. But now you see, every time when I ride back, I always ride forward afterwards. That he knows every time, okay, when I ride back, I always have to think forward in riding back. Otherwise they get really behind the leg, and then you can't do anything anymore. Good. And walk. Good so. Okay, I let him walk for a while, because I start with a little bit canter again. I want to do some preparation for a pirouette. We call it working pirouette. So then I take him already a little bit shorter, that I feel, okay, he gets a little bit more connected. I already do that a little bit in a walk. Good. Okay. Then I can't. Good so. First I see if he's still reacting on my leg. At least he goes forward. And I bring him back. Good. Bring him back a little bit more. Okay. And test him again. And again. Good. And bring him back. Ooh. Okay, then first I try to make a big circle and start bending him a little bit more inside. And I feel he gives in a little bit more on the inside way, that I can really relax my inside aim without losing the bending. That's what he does now, that's good. Okay, then I put my outside leg a little backwards, and then I start pushing the haunches a little bit in. But still, I want to keep the same rhythm in the canter, that it doesn't change. Because you see a lot of horses, when they start pushing the haunches in, they start coming back too much, and that's a sign that they are already thinking backwards, and I don't want that. He needs to go on. And then I try to make the circle a little bit smaller, and still keep the rhythm of the canter. Then I make him a little bit more active in it. Good, and back again. That's also can do tempo changes on the circle. Good, and forward again. Okay, then I collect him a little bit more, and then I try to make the circle a little bit smaller. Then I sit back a little bit more, that I really feel he comes a little bit more on the hind leg. And then I try to turn a little bit more. I do my outside hand a little bit inside, then I can control the shoulder. Now he turns faster. And when I put both hands a little bit outside, then he turns a little bit slower. And I can make it faster and slower. Faster and slower. Good. Oh, that was too slow. But that's also no problem. He's still young, so he can make mistakes. Good. And then I can turn and make a proper pirouette. And stay in a little bit longer because I feel I lose a little bit the rhythm. Good. And out. Good so. Good so. Okay, now I test him again if he still goes forward. And bring him back. Good so. And forward again. Good. And whoop. And it changes. Good. Okay, what he can do on the left side, or on the right side, he also has to do on the left side. Okay, first